Humans have achieved incredible running records. In 1954, Roger Bannister ran a mile in under 4 minutes. Eliud Kipchoge ran an entire marathon in under 2 hours. Donna Urquhart ran across Antarctica. Just last year, Hardest Geezer ran the length of Africa. Starting in 1993, Robert Garside ran around the world. But these pale in comparison to what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm so craigie, I'm gonna run the length of an entire country. And that country is Liechtenstein, the 4th smallest country in Europe. This alpine country has an area of just 160 square kilometers and a length of about 26 kilometers. But listen, this country is high up in the Alps and it's harder to run at altitude. So, with that being said, can I actually run the length of it? Or am I just gonna make a tit out of myself? Or both?
We're gonna run this whole fucking country, man.
Let's find out.
It's Friday again. Welcome back to another video, guys. It's only 4 days ago when I was in Ireland. Alright, today we're going to Liechtenstein, a country that probably most of you never heard of. I don't even know how I know what it is. But it's tiny, 26 kilometers north to south, and we're gonna run the whole thing. But it's Friday night, we're flying tomorrow morning at 6. So the usual procedure, we sleep at the airport, save some money. Right now I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm running 5k. I'm training for a marathon, guys, so by the end of this video I will be running a marathon. I'm gonna do a 5k at the gym on the treadmill, and then we're gonna go to the airport. I'll probably have some beers. And then to Liechtenstein, via Switzerland as well. Cheers for tuning in, guys, and let's get to it. Not bad for someone with a beer belly, eh? Hello amigos, we're on the train. You might notice I've had a shave since my last clip. Just did our run, but I took my clippers to the gym. I live in a van, right? So I don't have power in my van. So if I want to shave, I sort of just like take it to the gym, go into the shower and sort of just have a shave there. That's what I did. I don't have a lot of money, especially after last weekend in Dublin. And Liechtenstein is an expensive country. So me and Ellie have come up with an idea, because we're only there for 2 days, 1 night. Literally just going out there just to do this run. We thought we'd take our own food, so let me talk you through what we got. We're really penny pinching on this trip. Wraps, right? You need wraps. Healthy, and they don't take up that much space in your bag, because I've only taken hand luggage, right? No, well, not even hand luggage. You know the personal bag that comes included, like that. A bag of lettuce. You've got ingredients, guys. Ham, chicken breast, 6 sausage rolls. This is more for tonight. Got some sandwich filler and some Polish chocolate bar. Oh, and of course, beer, another beer, and a third beer. The last 3 are also for tonight, because everyone knows the day before a half marathon or a 26k, you should at least have 3 beers and run 5k. And so that's it, that's what I'm taking to Liechtenstein. As always, with every country I go to, I want to try their local beer and their local food, so I will eat something out there, but it's a really expensive country. Who goes abroad and takes packed lunches like this? It's not even packed lunch, it's just the ingredients for a packed lunch. Yeah, budget traveling at its best. Forgot to mention, we also got some cheese. This cheese is just... cheese needs to go on everything, but we haven't got anything to cut it with, so we're just going to have to like pick it off with our hands. Right, cheese is open. Ticket man can wait. We are absolute savages. Look at Ellie just eating a block of cheese. We got an excuse because we don't have a knife, so... If we had a knife though, would you do it? No, definitely not. No way. She just picks this up and goes, watch and learn, and dips her cheese in it. She's got food there. She's eating a block of cheese. Jesus Christ. Oh, absolutely. For those of you watching this and think we're just doing this for the vlog, we're not. This is how we live. This is how we live. And let me be clear though. When I say this is how we live, I don't mean we eat blocks of cheese every night. But I just mean we both live in vans. We don't have any utensils. We're just gonna make it work somehow, and that works. I may never slice cheese again. I'm gonna eat it like that always now. It was delicious, wasn't it? That was fucking delicious.
close up or do you want from here? Close up. Don't break your phone.
There you go. Let's say you open a beer with a smartphone. Easy. Morning peeps. Right, so we slept at the airport last night and I probably had like 4 hours sleep. So we got to change the plan. We were going to get to Liechtenstein, drop our bags at the hostel, do the run and then check into the hostel after. That was the original plan. Now we both decided we're too tired. I worked for like 11 hours yesterday and had 4 hours sleep on that. So plan now is we're going to go to Liechtenstein and we're going to do everything we want to do today, and then tomorrow morning we're going to get nice and early. So Sunday morning, nice and early, do the run. We should get back to the hostel just before checkout time. Gives us enough time to shower, get our bags, and then hightail it back to Zurich, and then fly back home. It's a pretty compact little weekend.
A moment of love, a dream, a lie, a kiss, a cry, our rights, our wrongs. A moment of love, a dream, a lie, a moment of love, a dream, a lie. Just stay there.
Liechtenstein is so small it doesn't even have an airport. So the easiest way to get there is to fly into Zurich and get public transport across Switzerland to Liechtenstein. The country is super accessible this way.
Won't stop till it's over. Won't stop till we surrender.
We're in Zurich. I have a friend in Zurich, Benjamin his name is. Shout out Benjamin if you're watching. I know he watches my videos sometimes.
Swiss hiker.
The Swiss hiker, yeah, he's got a YouTube channel, he has hiking videos. Check his channel out guys. He let me stay at his on my 1,000 subscriber special. I couch surfed at his house. I do have another friend from Zurich called Etienne, who I met in Thailand twice. Get that, how weird is that? I met him in Thailand, travelled with him for a bit. Then like 4 years later I went to Thailand and I looked on Facebook and he was in Thailand, in Bangkok, and I met with him again. Really weird story that. He definitely doesn't watch my YouTube channel though, so it's no point on giving you a shout out, is there, Etienne? If you are watching though mate, big up, shout out. Well, got another stamp in my stupid black passport, but it works, and that's the main thing. Zurich, baby! I love how Zurich train station is just open. Like we've got the trains there behind me and all the platforms, and then you just got on this end this beautiful building. It's the Royal Swiss Museum. I have definitely been to this train station before. On my 1,000 subscriber special I passed through here. I've been right in this very spot before, man. So this train that we're on now is going to a little place called Chur, and this is actually the lines of the Bernina Express. I did this exact same route on my 1,000 subscriber special. You should check it out guys. I travel from Wales to Italy by train. Check it out if you're interested in the Bernina Express for sure, because I give you awesome tips on how to do it much cheaper. The Bernina Express, if you don't know, is like one of the world's best train journeys. Really expensive, it's scenic, it goes through the Swiss Alps, it's beautiful, but it's really expensive. And I'll show you, in fact I've got another video as well which I'll link in the description. It's a short, so if you don't want to watch my full 1,000 subscriber special, you can watch the short. It's about a minute long and it tells you how you can buy the Bernina Express for a lot cheaper. I give you a couple of ways to do it actually. This line we're on now is taking us to Chur. We're getting off before Chur actually, because there's a stop before that called Sargons. That will be right next to Liechtenstein. But yeah, we're essentially on the Bernina Express right now.
Ooh, it's like hard for my eyes to take it in.
A moment of love, a dream, a lie, a kiss, a cry, our rights, our wrongs. A moment of love, a moment of love. Stay there. Something coming over.
Not bad little spot to get off the train. It's the Alps over there. We're in Sargons in Switzerland. Now I think we need to get a bus to like another place, which is still in Switzerland, but it's like right near the Liechtenstein border, and it's like a little public bus that just hops over the border there. So yeah, we're almost there. Oh, there goes our connected train. Bye! Into the mountains it goes. See you later, skater. Ellie is such a rebel. So the toilets here, you have to pay €1 to use them. Look, she's sneaking onto the construction site to use the toilet. Oh my god, what a rebel. Not being funny though. It is a bit of a no-brainer. Like, it's right there. The reason I come up with this idea to go to Liechtenstein and run the length of it is because I'm running a marathon in about 2 weeks time, when me and Ellie are both running it, and I wanted to make a video about it, but my video is a travel channel, and you know, you subscribe to my channel for travel content, and I don't want to disappoint you guys and start uploading content that's completely unrelated, right? So I was like, how can I put a twist on it so I can sort of show my marathon training but still make it about travel? So I thought, right, I'll run the length of the country. And then I remembered that Wales, when they were training for the World Cup, I can't remember what World Cup, but not the most recent one, but back when we were good and we were training for the World Cup, Warren Gatland took them to a high altitude country, I can't remember which one, I want to say Austria, but I don't remember, to train, and they did the whole training for the World Cup at high altitude, with the whole idea being, if you can run lengths of the pitch and play like 80-minute games at that altitude, then when you go back down to sea level, it's going to feel so much easier. So I was like, actually, yeah, cool, I can make it into a travel video, but actually it's going to benefit us quite a lot, I think, because we're going to run 26 kilometers, just over 5k more than a half marathon, but we're going to be doing it at high altitude. So if the logic there is correct, then it's actually going to be pretty beneficial for us too. Entertaining for you guys, I hope, and beneficial for us. So I'm in Liechtenstein. First impressions? It's very colourful. Oh hell yeah, I'm buzzing to be here, man. Look at the mountains in the background. You can't really see them, but they're there. I'll show you now. Yeah, dude. So plan now is to find a hostel. Today we're going to do some sightseeing, and early night probably. We got a big day tomorrow. We're going to run this whole fucking country, man, north to south. Really struggling on what to get here. I can't decide between the M&Ms, the Maltesers, or the pregnancy test. So me and Ali have just discovered that this place is obviously a very wealthy country. There's like Porsches and like expensive Teslas and Audi R8s and shit everywhere. And then these lovely cars just so happen to be parked outside of the world's only gourmet spa. What the fuck? We'd have to be idiots to come all the way to Liechtenstein and not go inside a gourmet spa. Look at that. Rat first, gross. At least they're honest, but I ain't gonna get one if it's gross. So my understanding is rat house is basically where the politicians like work, I guess their offices are inside or something. But I find it so funny that they call it a rat house. So what does that say about politicians?
So the hostel we stayed at was actually really nice. Not cheap, but nice. It cost about 47 quid for a bed in a 4-bed dorm and breakfast. But it's literally the only hostel in the country. And it beats paying 200 quid for a hotel room.
Right, so make sure when you come to Liechtenstein, because they don't have an airport, you won't get a passport stamp when you come to the country. You can only come in by land. If you do come, go to the Liechtenstein Visitor Centre and you pay 3 francs, is it? Is that the currency? Yeah, they use the same currency as Switzerland. Yeah, it's like €3.20 or about 80, 160, £2.40, something like that. Yeah, and they'll stamp your passport for you. Show you what I got here. Boom. So that's a rare stamp I've got there, I'm really happy with that. While I was in there, I just so happened to pick up a beer. Ever since I started travelling, I've had this thing. Well, I've mentioned it before on my channel many times, but every country I go to, there's 2 things I want to try. I want to try their local food and their local beer. I actually picked up 2 beers when I was in there, and I like this one because it says Liechtensteiner on it, Liechtensteiner lager beer. But it does say it. I don't think it focused, but it does say it, I promise. It does, I wouldn't lie to you guys. And then we got this one.
What does that one say on it?
Ah, fuck. Sugar beer. It says sugar, actually, it does say that. I ain't gonna chug it. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's not a beer review channel, guys. Oh, it's hoppy. No, I don't know, it just tastes like Stella. It's nice. It tastes like beer. I am not a foodie. I have a child's palate. I still like, you give me turkey dinosaurs and curly fries, I'm happy. Right? And I'm 34 almost. So I'm not a foodie by any stretch of the imagination. So when I come to a country, if I didn't force myself to try their local food, I wouldn't eat their local food. I would just be eating a McDonald's. Yeah, no, I do. It's like a thing. I've made it so much of a thing now that if I leave a country without doing it, I've got to go back to that country and do it. I'm disappointed. So yeah, it's like a thing. I make it a thing that I eat. Try their local food. I probably won't like it, and I probably will never eat it again while I'm here. So like, you know, otherwise I'm just eating at fast food restaurants, whatever I can find, really, takeaway. So yeah, that's what I do. I'm always going to drink the local beer though, because I want to do that. I just came across this rock here. Someone's actually very cleverly just left it there on the wall in the street in Liechtenstein, and I picked it up and I turned it over, and it's someone's Facebook account, travel account as well. They're just trying to promote. Do you know what I say to that? Just for the record, guys, I ain't that much of a dick. I actually stuck the sticker up here. Oh, it would have been funny though. Right, so it's the end of day 1 here in Liechtenstein. I'm actually exhausted already. Bearing in mind, I worked 11 hours yesterday, and then I had 4 hours sleep at Gatwick airport on the floor, and then today I've been walking around Liechtenstein for hours and hours. Actually, what me and Ellie have been doing, we've been sightseeing, but we've been doubling it up as filming some sort of like clips for the run, so I can make it a bit cinematic. So you'll see what I mean. We're going to start the run pretty soon. So pretty soon in the video, I mean. So you'll see what I mean. There's a lot of clips that are obviously staged, so we were doing that today. Everything else is going to be real. I just didn't know like how to make a run entertaining for you guys. I can't just like be running with my camera in my hand or whatever. So yeah, you'll see what I've done. Also, this is probably going to be my last clip on my camera for the video, because I'm going to be using my phone going forward, just because I can hold it when I'm running. So yeah, quality is going to drop a little bit. But yeah, Liechtenstein's lush, guys. It's really nice. The view just out there is mint as well. We can't see it, obviously, but it is lovely. The plan is we get up tomorrow 10 to 7, and we're going to be at breakfast 7 o'clock on the dot. We got to get the bus at 8:30, and then we got to start the run at 10:15, and then we got to finish the run by 1, and be on the bus by 1:30, and so on. And like each fucking, all our buses and all our transport interlock with everything. So it's like, if we fuck up and miss the first bus at the beginning of the day, then we're just gonna fuck up the whole day. So it's like, it's gonna be a really stressful day. Honestly, it's the most complex and organised run that I've ever had to do in my life. That alone is stressful, but also then gotta run 26 kilometers as well. So yeah, not looking super forward to it, but kind of am at the same time, because it's such a lush country. It's just I think the run itself is going to be a bit of a breeze. Anyway, guys, I'm going to sleep because it's about 8 o'clock now. Still super early, but I'm getting up early, and I got a big day tomorrow. So see you tomorrow, guys. Good night. Morning, guys. I'm just having some breakfast before we leave for the run. Check out these eggs. It's cool. I'm having the blueberry for. This is what happens when you distract me. Well, I'm definitely having the blueberry for breakfast now. And then there's mango. Ellie thinks this is lemon. Does this look yellow to you? Definitely orange. So this is mango. And then look. These are real eggs. These don't even look spray painted. Ellie thinks they come from a rainbow chicken. Right. After the obligatory hostel breakfast toast, we now have lunch in the form of fruity eggs and a salami and cheese sandwich. Delish. Look at that view. Oh, what? Fucking mental, innit? What the hell? There's the hostel in the background. We've left the hostel. Oh, look at that background. We've left the hostel. We're walking to the bus stop now. Basically, what we've got to do, we've got to get a bus now to the northern border. So this bus is going to take us into Switzerland, and then we've got to get a Swiss bus up north, and then we've got to cross the border back into actually Austria, and then into Liechtenstein. It's so a cool place where 3 borders meet. This is Liechtenstein, guys. It's a hidden gem. When I've been telling people about it this week leading up to this trip, everyone just thought it was a town in Germany. No, it's literally a country, man. It's a beautiful place.
I get so caught up on the stuff, overthink everything too much, but when you're on me, feels like I know you in my past life. So anything you want, just put it on me.
Right now I'm walking across the bridge. Liechtenstein's behind me, and we're just walking into Switzerland. Sick. Look at that view as well. Nuts. Liechtenstein, Switzerland. Liechtenstein, Switzerland.
Cause I could do this over, do this all night. I don't care where we're going, as long as you're there. I love every emotion. You take me right there. You take me right there.
Alright, we just got off the bus. Now we've got a 2-kilometer walk, so we're pretty much in line with the north border of Liechtenstein. Basically, where we're looking now, to the right there you'll see Liechtenstein, to the left there is Austria, and this is where the 3 countries meet. And we're actually going to cross into Austria to get to the north of Liechtenstein. We're still in Switzerland now. We just got to walk 2 kilometers that way, and we'll be via Austria at the north of Liechtenstein, and that's the start of the race. Normally, like, if someone wants to do something like this, they would sort of like maybe send a team out, do a recce of the route, and maybe have like a support team or something like that going on. And this is just like, we hadn't planned.
Just do this.
Yeah, it was just me and I doing it, but we hadn't planned it. Like, we knew we were going to do it about a month ago or whatever, but we never looked into a route. And I still haven't looked into a route, and I've got no signal. Google Maps will load my GPS location, but it won't give me a route, so I'm going to have to just like follow my GPS dot on the map. We only figured out how to get here yesterday at the hostel. We got Wi-Fi. We're like, right, how are we going to get to the north border? Like, we're so unprepared. This is such a beautiful part of the world. It's so peaceful here. Look at this little town. This is where all the countries meet. So Switzerland, Austria, and over there's Liechtenstein. So if you can find the point where they all 3 of them touch, you can literally be stood in all 3 countries at once, like, whoa, Irish dancing, and your foot's landed in a different country with each step you take. Liechtenstein, Austria, Switzerland. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, you could do it if you wanted to. I don't have time for that, I got a country to run. And boom, Austria. Yeah, we're gonna go down here. Austria just looks exactly the same as Switzerland. That bridge over there is the bridge we just crossed. So like where that house is, that is Switzerland. Then we crossed that bridge into Austria, and then we just walked down this path. And where I am now is the border for Liechtenstein. He's in Liechtenstein, I'm in Austria right now. Oh, that is an awesome photo, we'll get that in a sec. I'm in 2 countries, looking at a 3rd country. How weird is that? According to Google Maps, the point where they actually meet, the 3 countries, is like right there in the middle of the river, so I ain't gonna bother going there. This is the start of the run, guys. Austria, Liechtenstein. At the border, let's go. See you later, Austria. It's absolutely mental to be running with that scenery right there. I said to Ellie, this could very well be the most beautiful half marathon we've run in our life.
Half marathon plus.
Half marathon plus a 5k cool down. Alright, we're about 22 minutes in. We finished leg 1, so we've reached the first town. It's called Rugel. Let's keep it up. pit stop. That was a stroke of good luck. Stopped for about 3 minutes. We're back at it. We're almost at the end of the second leg. Leg number 2 complete. We're about 7.5 kilometers in.
And when you're on me, it feels like I know you in my past life. So anything you want, just put it.
We're 1 hour in.
Cause I could do this over, do this all night.
That is leg 3 complete.
I don't care where we're going, as long as you're there. I love every emotion. You take me right there. You take me right there.
We're in Vaduz. We're in the heart of the country. I am well thirsty. Oh, brilliant. We made it to Tryson, the second to last town towards the south of Liechtenstein. So we just finished leg 5. We got this. Alright, quick water stop. Probably not meant to drink that, but it tasted good, didn't it? So
It's good enough for me.
it's good enough for me too. Alright, we're what's it called again? Bullsers. Which is like the last town now. We've got like 2.5k left. We're taking it really slow, but fuck, I'm struggling. My legs and my feet are super slow. Like, we're not trying to get a good time, we're just trying to finish it.
And we will.
And we will.
That's so close.
That's it. We're at the finish line. Come on. Come on. Fuck yes. There you go. That's Switzerland. We fucking did it. We did it. We did it. How'd you feel? We ran across the country. Switzerland, Liechtenstein. Check out this view, man. Wow. I am just chilling for a bit before we get the bus back.
The entire run was tracked and mapped out on polar steps, which I've linked in the video description. Everything from leaving the hostel to the end of the run is mapped out and blogged with photos, so go and check it out, guys. Although I was really not prepared, nonetheless, 2 weeks later I ran the Southampton Marathon with a finish time of 5 hours, 34 minutes and 10 seconds. Which isn't impressive, certainly not as impressive as watching the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin, which I did on my previous video. You can watch that on the left there. Thanks for watching, guys, subscribe if you liked the video and stay awesome. I'll see you on the next one.